I don't know. It was probably around 2, maybe 3 years ago. I'd be walking around in malls or walking down the street. Women would come up there and just want to be with me. Men, they'd just mimic things I do and more or less just try and follow in my footsteps. I guess that was probably the first time I realized that I was your role model.
Join the Champ John Potok, the Boss's Son Bo Smirnow, and your role model Lieb Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
January 30th, 2000, I'm the Bosses Son Bo Smirnow, alongside the Champ John Potok and the Impact Factor's own your role model Lieb.
Am I part of the Impact Factor?
Oh, I forgot. But you know what?
I'm the own.
You know what you're not part of? The PWW Championship reign is BS. Third pay-per-view in a row retains the heavyweight championship.
I think we need to clear the air on this, okay? Let's clear the air on this whole championship thing. BS comes in here, he writes a script. We have to predict what he writes down on the
right.
script.
That's the Champ. I win fair and square around here. Don't try to play that.
Oh, man. Am I lying? John, am I lying?
Total truth.
Would you ever lie, role model? Oh,
I don't think I've ever told a lie in my life.
He is your
Anyways,
role model.
Before we get into the headlines, let's talk about how Even Colder was robbed at the Purgatory this past weekend, Friday night. There was a look-alike contest. They had 9 different impersonators, from Bruce Willis to Chris Farley to Nicole Kidman. And to tell you the truth, it was down to between Nicole Kidman and, by fan applause, and Even Colder, and Chris Farley ended up winning it. So things got a little out of hand there.
What did you go in as?
When is the Champ John Potok, a.k.a. Rikishi.
That's why you lost.
Didn't win nothing.
I dressed in drag and wanted Poof, the Nitro Girl. I won.
Funny. As the Lakers.
Are you going to tell us the story or what? Let's hear this.
Well, basically, like I said, it was. I'm not going to say who was putting on the event. I will say the Purgatory didn't handle it very well. They acted like they didn't know anything was going on. I don't know how it could be your bar and you don't have nothing going on with the promotion. But to make a long story short, between him and Nicole Kidman had the most applause, and that's how it was supposed to be voted and judged. And somehow Chris Farley ended up winning it. A trip to Las Vegas. Even Colder became a little upset, and things went from there, and we won't get into the rest. But a lot of the fans were out there from PWW, went out to a better place to go, the Love Shack. It's the Jillians there. So cahoots to them for taking care of us. And
well, since we're on the thing of bashing people, I have an opinion of my own to make. You know, I'd like to say thanks to the stinking Kent, the police department. They're good for nothing. And if you're watching,
What happened? You got to tell me.
I'll tell you later.
Oh, man. Are you going to leave me in suspense till commercial?
Yes.
Oh, this hurts.
You want to bash anybody?
Yeah, Even Colder, stupid. He went over there. He went on that. He went there. Obviously, you're just a sore loser. Man, you know, I guess it comes with age. You know, once you hit about 50, 60 years old, you can't take defeat. Chris Farley looked just like Chris Farley.
Let's get into some of the headline news. First of all, 2 wrestlers passed away this weekend. Al Costello, known in the 60s in the tag team, the Kangaroos, passed away. And Bobby Duncan Jr. of the West Texas Rednecks in the WCW was found dead Monday morning in his home. And I don't know.
Well, that's kind of a way to say it there, BS. What do you mean, just found dead? Like, pulled out of your driveway, you found your cat dead in the driveway. Now you're finding him dead.
You know, some people die in a hospital. He was found there at his home. Bobby Duncan was most known in Japan and in WCW. Also, the ECW saluted him in house shows this week by doing 10 ring salutes with all wrestlers coming to the ring and saying the memories. So our condolences go out to both of those families. And on to non-even greener pastures, is a situation going on with the WCW. It's still up in the air as who's going to be the main booker. As we've heard, Kevin Sullivan may actually end up losing that position. Terry Taylor has approached the Bill Bush and Brad Siegel about becoming the head booker with a committee that won't include Sullivan or J.J. Dillon. Also big on the front is it's been confirmed by Shane Douglas that Mike Graham threw out death threats to some of those guys who were leaving the group. And I just don't understand why it needs to get to that point. I mean, if you're going to be a baby like Mike Graham has been, can you just go about being more professional about it? That's ridiculous.
Well, you know, I remember Mike Graham back when he was a wrestler, and he wasn't any good at that either. So
he was only like 204 pounds at any point of his career.
No superstar Billy, was he?
Nah, he was wrestling in Florida a lot. But anyways, On to the big story of where they're going to end up. Chris Benoit, Perry Saturn, Dean Malenko, and Eddie Guerrero have all but linked their deals with the WWF. How lucrative will it be? Well, it appears not very. Their money that they're getting in the WCW is about twice as much. However, with the merchandising and the sales that they'll get, they'll probably get a lot more bonuses. It could end up matching that salary. But when will we see them is a better question. I think tomorrow on Raw is too soon. It appears it could be as soon as next Monday on Raw. But the better question is, what are they going to do with them? You guys got
Well,
any
I've
opinion
heard a
on that?
little speculation. I heard that when McMahon comes back, they're talking about bringing these four out and calling them the Fabulous Four and possibly having them start a feud with DX.
There's a lot of rumors about them feuding with DX. What have you heard?
Actually, I'm hearing the same stuff.
I've heard a couple other
The
reports.
champ,
like,
the real champ.
Yeah. I've heard they might
With
pair
hair.
him up with the Y2J Chris Jericho, but I don't think that'll happen because he's right now involved in a program with the Intercontinental title. He's involved with China. They would have to do something to break that off real quick to bring in his boys from WCW or his boys from Atlanta.
You know, I've also heard that Eddie Guerrero isn't 100% sure.
No, he's
about
not
it,
100% sure yet.
Because I heard
but
he still thinks.
another thing about that is I don't know if Eddie Guerrero really matches into that group. Well, when you look at it, the four guys represented three different things when they were with WCW. Benoit was solo, away from breaking off the Revolution. You had the two Revolution guys, and you had a Filthy Animal. To bring them all in a group is kind of, I mean, I don't think anybody will pay attention
Well, I
to
think
that.
I think that the Benoit, Saturn, and the Malenko is a good thing to have them all together.
Yeah, I mean.
But I think they should pair them off with Jericho, and then maybe later on,
I agree.
have Jericho break off from them by calling him Stinko, Malenko, and all the other funny things.
I agree
that
they
he
need to
does.
put him with Jericho, but the timing's not right. That's why I think they should hold off on bringing him in that situation.
And then maybe
think
even do another
in my
Your
personal
Daddy's Dead
opinion,
skit.
Yeah, I think, my personal opinion, I think it's a bad idea to bring him in the first place. The only one out of those guys that have any kind of talent, to me, is Chris Benoit.
Nah, Perry Saturn.
They all got talent.
They don't have. They don't have what it.
Malenko's
They're not
a midget.
WWF size. They're not WWF.
that's true.
I mean, what are they really going to do with them? Start up a cruiserweight division that's going to eventually flop anyway? I mean, I think they should go to Japan.
I think if Eddie Guerrero is going to come in there, I'd leave him separate and put a mask on him and call him something else. Also, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different speculations of what they could do. I think that maybe they should bring in Benoit solo for the first couple of weeks. Maybe tomorrow night or next week have him in the crowd and then have maybe the Mean Street Posse come out, push him down, and then have them
Yeah, but
get
that's how
signed
they
on
push
board.
everybody when
Well,
they come
I think
in
that
there.
they start him off low, beating a group like the Posse. If they're going to come in as a group, they
Now
should
they
fight
need
a
to
group.
start him off high, have him come in there and beat someone like Taz right away. Taz
Why
has been
Taz?
seeming like, because he seems unbeatable right now, the way he's messing up with Kurt Angle.
Yeah, speaking of Taz with Kurt Angle, I have the Gund Arena show. Obviously, if you're not there already, you're probably not going, but they do have a real good show going on today. I want to read some of the matches.
How do you know they're not watching us up there right now?
They might be. Taz is going to take on Kurt Angle, the Hardy Boys versus the Dudleys.
You mean to tell me the Croc might be watching us?
That's a rematch. Jerry Lawler's going to be wrestling against Gangrel. The Acolytes are in tag action. Test versus Boss Man. The main event's actually a six-man. The Big Show, X-Pac, and Triple H versus The Rock, Rikishi, and Kane. There's actually about 36 wrestlers on this card. That's kind of a lot. It's a loaded-up house show, which is pretty good for the fans of Cleveland. And I hear that the Monday Night Raw is coming on May the 15th.
Yeah, but who cares about the fans in Cleveland?
We do.
No, you might
Tomorrow
care
they're in
about the fans
Pittsburgh.
Cleveland. Do you care about the fans of Cleveland?
Well, I have to disagree with you. Yes, I do care about the fans in Cleveland. Role model, because the Browns.
Okay, well, that's a Brown thing. I'm talking about the
Browntown is
fans.
my favorite.
I'm talking about the fans.
I don't care about any fans.
Okay, that's what I was talking about. Not the teams. I mean, I understand you're a Browns fan. I can respect that.
You done? Let's get on with the big news of the
But the
week.
fans
on
are
the
filthy white
event-wise
trash.
was
The black trash.
the
The
Royal
green trash,
Rumble.
and whatever other color
What are you
trash that
talking
there are.
about? Before we get into the
You're a
Royal
fan?
Rumble, let's get on with the ratings that were very high this week. Raw did a 7.0, with Nitro only doing a 3.1. However, with people snowed in around the country, the ratings were up on Thursday for SmackDown at 5.4, its highest yet. And Wednesday's Thunder did a 2.7, which is real good for them, but who knows what's going to happen next week. If they can follow up with that, then they have something going. ECW did its also highest week on TNN with a 1.3. They actually peaked at a 1.5 at some points. So most of the ratings are up except for Nitro, of course, in January. A lot to do is watch TV, I guess, so no Monday Night Footballs and other things like that going on. But what about that Royal Rumble, Champ, role model? Is it good, bad, your
I
opinion?
liked it.
I was disgusted by it. Let me do this commentary by myself, because these other guys seem to tend to disagree with me on this one. First of all, no, bring the camera over here. All right, we're getting there. All right. Okay, check this out, all right? First of all, I'm over here. I'm hearing Skin to Win all week. What do I get? Mae Young. It looked like two wrinkled socks, but a freaking golf ball dropped into each
But
of
you
them.
know,
I almost threw
reports
up.
say that that's not even her real.
I almost threw
She
up.
wore a little
Don't
shield
throw up
over
role
that
model.
was fake.
I think it's called prosthesis that they use.
I don't know what she wore over there. I don't know what she wore over there, but you can't call those puppies. Those are roadkill, okay?
But did I
That
not
is
tell you
definitely-
last week Mae Young was going to win the Miss World Rumble contest?
That's because you
I
have
said
a
either
little
her or
happy.
Terry.
You like her,
but I was
okay? We'll
right.
just leave it at that.
I do like
then,
Mae Young.
Then let's get to the Royal Rumble itself, all right?
I'm not done talking about Mae Young.
Okay, yeah, you're not done talking about Mae Young because you're
She
in love
won.
with her, but I'm
She
done talking
won,
about her.
and she was the funniest thing on that show. It was the funniest skit I have ever seen in wrestling. And the funny thing about polls, you know, on different things that have been going on this week, they've either said, most people said it was either funny, and about 24% said it was disgusting, they almost got sick, and only about 11% didn't care, but the majority, 60% plus, thought it was hilarious, and I guess you have to have a sense of
Terry
humor.
looked good, though, didn't she?
She looked good, but I have to agree with the twit here that
What?
it was a very hilarious skit.
There was nothing funny
I
about
was
that.
cracking up and almost in tears.
We'll
from
cover
laughing
more
so
about
hard.
the Royal Rumble. We got to go to commercial break, and I think Rick's going to call Mae Young at the Gun Arena when we get back. Talk to you in a
I'll
minute.
call her on.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Hey Superstar! Trying to look fresh but you're tight on cash? Well, check out Design Vintage for an affordable price on good clothing. We've got shirts, crew necks, hoodies, jackets, coats, jeans, shorts, dresses, jerseys, hats, beanies, shoes, boots, ties, any form of sportswear, band tees, wrestling tees, whether modern or vintage, we've got stuff for all ages. Follow Design Vintage on Whatnot and your favorite social media outlets. Design Vintage on Whatnot, the only place where your clothes sling from a wrestling ring.
Did you know Raven was once WWF color commentator Johnny Polo?
Okay, welcome back to PWW on Super Bowl Sunday. DS here along with the
And
Impact
what's up with that? Oh,
Sector.
you didn't know. He was also a manager in the WWF.
So,
She only said commentator.
why don't you add something to it next time?
I'm disgusted by you.
Okay, on to the results of the Royal Rumble. We saw the debut, as I predicted, and retained the PWW title of Taz,
I
defeating
just
Kurt
thought of
Angle.
something off the top of my head. For next week's Oh, You Didn't
What?
Know.
Off
Let me
the top
say,
of your head.
Oh, you didn't know that the boss's son always gets here 5 minutes before TV time.
That's so funny. I'm surprised off the top of your head you wasn't thinking about ketchup to go with
While
those
me and
French
John
fries.
are here like about an hour in advance to try and get everything going,
If you folks believe
why
that
do you think
went
his
at
face is so red? I mean, because he just got out of the cold.
home. That's real funny.
We come over here, we slave at this
I
thing,
think you were
trying to
here
get this thing
2
working.
minutes before we went on the air, and you were here 10 minutes. I was here an hour. Taz beat Kurt Angle. The Hardy Boys beat the Dudleys, and with a very good match that we predicted would be very good in
That was
that
a-
table match. Also, the next night, they did the big angle with Terry Runnels. What did you guys think of that?
I thought it looked like he put his butt through the table.
Exactly.
Hey, but it was still a good
Yeah, it was pretty good,
thought.
though.
Yeah.
It was a
I
great
You got to
way-
be fragile with her.
Yeah, actually, I think her head did bounce off the mat. She got a little bit of an injury. But,
Oh, she's full of crap, man.
he did, protect
her
that a
head
little
bounced
too
off
much.
his ass.
She protected that a little bit. He protected her a little bit too much, but I thought the angle was great, and it's going to give the Dudley boys some great heel heat, and Terry should come back. I'd like to see him do an angle where Terry actually comes back slowly, sort of like not paralyzed.
Okay,
or
the next
injured,
match?
But
This isn't BS's views. This is PWW. Now let's get to the next match.
Chris Jericho, he actually became a solo Intercontinental Champion, defeating China.
Match sucked.
Hardcore Holly.
Match sucked.
Why did it
China
suck?
could not sell a move for the life of her. China was slow in the ring.
That's true. I tried to tell you that before when they were wrestling.
I mean, I was disgusted by the whole match. China cannot wrestle. It's about time China starts wrestling with the rest of the little girls
Remember the
because
first
she
time
can't
they
handle
wrestled, I
wrestling
said
with
it
a
looked like she was in slow motion the whole time.
Right. Well,
still continuing.
Well,
they need to get her out of the ring.
I
get her
disagree.
back
I
to the
thought the match with China has, you got to remember, China by far has surpassed what any woman has accomplished in the WWF or in wrestling, period.
Thanks to
number
script
one.
writing.
But number
Time to
two,
get her out.
she does a lot of high-flying moves that a lot of guys won't do. I mean,
best
you know the
thing
thing
she
where she
does-
does the flip over flip? And,
Any gymnastics can do
get in
that.
there and do that, or whoever else.
Any gymnastics class can do that. China needs to get her slow, tippy turtle ass
Watch
out of the
match
ring
again,
with men.
Sam.
Tara Lipinski.
Even I agree with the role model here.
Somebody's probably trying to...
New Age Outlaws beat the Acolytes, and this one was
You
rushed
got a little
for
witty for
time.
somebody?
I guess.
New Age Outlaws beat the Acolytes. This one was rushed for time. I really thought they were going to turn the titles over here, but I guess they decided to keep it on the Outlaws, who I think are kind of losing stock in the WWF as we speak. What do you think?
That match was kind of stupid anyway
Let me
because
see
I
this
really
here.
thought that
This is
the
gonna be
Acolytes
my
should have won.
microphone. Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Triple H beat Cactus Jack, and we all said that we believed Triple H would retain
This
the
is
title, and he
PWW.
did, and that match was awesome.
This
Triple
is
H,
PWW,
What are you doing?
and I'm getting the inside scoop for you fans. I am here right now with the little twit, the boss's son. Please tell me who Tara Lipinski is.
She's an ice skater.
She's a girl I got a little hard on
Please
for.
tell me what this is. Ooh, it's a booger.
Come on.
Continue.
Come on. Come on.
Anyways,
Let's get to
the
the-
match with the Triple H who was bleeding like a pig.
Very good match. Best match of the night.
All right.
It might even make match of the year.
And then The Rock, surprisingly not, won the Royal Rumble. No
Dumb match.
surprises in that. Actually, the Rumble
Wait,
wasn't
here's
that
what
bad.
I think. The
No,
Royal
no,
Rumble,
you
just
can't really
because
do
it
anything
didn't have a
bad.
lot of big name talents, what made it bad. But
I thought it
the
was
overall
alright.
card was great. The Hardys against the Dudleys, in my opinion, was the best match. Cactus Jack and Triple H, another
You've
great
named the only
match.
2 good matches. It was stupid to ruin Kurt Angle's angle.
They didn't
It
ruin
was
them.
yes, they did. It was
But
stupid
Taz, well, now they
having
can't
China
go another.
wrestle anyway.
I'm sure they're not even done building Taz's development yet either.
And-
There's some changes.
And then to ruin it all, you know, stupid as hell having Mae Young take her top off.
No,
But then to
right.
ruin it all,
Funny as could be.
they have finally The Rock getting his first chance at winning that world title. Because isn't the Royal Rumble supposed to be like that chance to actually get a
title shot.
get a
right.
title shot? So it's about time that The Rock finally gets his first title chance.
Something I don't understand.
Oh, wait a minute. He's had it a million times. He's the number 1 contender. Hey, let's give the number 1 contender a win. I mean, what the hell? He's already earned a chance to have a damn title shot. I mean, so let's have him win. They should have let either Bob Holly or Rikishi win that thing because those are the 2 people that are getting, you know, starting to get them pushes, starting to get the crowd pops behind them, and starting to get what, you know, exactly the correct amount of heat that they want.
Here's the
whether
things
it's
I
good or
didn't
bad.
understand with the Royal Rumble. I don't understand, A, why they had the little Chinese connection run in there every other
Japanese.
character, just and get thrown
I
out
thought that was
immediately.
kind of funny, though.
I know what they're called. And then another thing that I didn't understand is why they had the Mean Street Posse come in and do a run-in. And then finally, I don't understand why they had
RoleModel
X-Pac get thrown out of the ring and come back in and eliminate Kane.
Come on the show.
Excuse me.
He's
We have a
busy.
show
really?
here.
Yep.
As your employer.
Yeah, well,
I
the Champ's
have to
talking right
grab the
now.
phone and go to your break
Champ's
time.
my employer, though. He's BS is not my employer, so I can care less if
He's got any more notes about the
Yeah.
Rumble.
Do you mind if I talk?
Go right ahead.
Okay, yeah,
You got
anyway.
some notes, too.
Anyway, this Roy, as everybody
Yeah,
knows,
hey, I got to get going.
He got super kicked by Rikishi 3 times. On the 3rd time that he got kicked, it actually knocked 2 of his teeth out. So not that he had a whole lot to spare. Anyway,
Those are those hoochies.
Yeah. Then Triple H had a bad gash on his calf, which was pretty interesting as well.
What did
Go
you
ahead,
say?
sir.
Yeah. Why do you keep interrupting? Mosh suffered a sprained ankle when someone landed on him in the Royal Rumble, and Taka Michinoku suffered a separated shoulder after one of the times he got thrown out of the ring and landed.
He got messed up. That's all I can say.
Yeah, but I mean, it was dumb for them to even throw him in the mix there. I mean, I don't understand why they keep having him interrupted. And like I said, the most confusing thing, I don't know how they're going to build, if they're trying to build an angle or what they were trying to do. When X-Pac was thrown out of the ring, got back in, then eliminated Kane, and he got thrown out again. Something didn't click there.
It was all dumb. And you know, they didn't even have the Titantron over there so that they could have more fans over there. But the thing is, the fans couldn't see the bumps that were taken out there.
During
so
the
that-
table match, there was some
Right.
WWF returns to Madison Square Garden on February 28th for Raw. It's already sold out. You know, other than that, the Royal Rumble was a real good show. The next night on Raw, we saw, or was it SmackDown?
I definitely give it a thumbs up. It was definitely a great card, probably one of the better ones that I've seen in a long time.
agree.
The Royal Rumble itself, okay, was a little bit under.
I don't know if that match could ever be good.
Right.
Really.
Well, no, the time, like you said, with Ric Flair, when they had all the big names in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that was a great one.
That was great.
And that one you can understand having a big name win it, even though Ric Flair had never won the world title.
Also, Tori ended up going with X-Pac and DX, and we got to take a commercial break. When we get back, we'll get into more of the wrestling news.
I'll be all right in me.
RCW, Rubber City Wrestling.
Wake up out there! This is the Outcast Shannon Moore.
Mr. Technical Barry Horowitz.
Typhoon, the Shockmaster, and the BADD.
This is Chad Saylor, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
If you don't believe me, ask me.
I'm Magnum TA, and that's some straight talk with the boss.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline, Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up. Here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at tnthealth.com.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Did you know Paul Orndorff has one arm bigger than the other?
Hey, welcome back to Pro Wrestling Weekly.
That has to be the dumbest you didn't know I've ever seen. One arm bigger than, how do you know?
Why did you write it?
What is he, a bowler?
Well, he used to lay in one arm with him before, and then now he's still laying in the other
maybe he gets practice on one arm, but he doesn't use the other.
He always land on the one arm. I don't know why
What do you
one
think?
arm is bigger than the other.
Maybe he uses one arm and he doesn't use the other. I don't know.
All right.
I'm talking about curls.
This week's trivia questions, once again, brought to you by Old Country Buffet and Damon's Place for Ribs at Chapel Hill. Each one of us has a question, and this week we actually have a kind of a group question, because, not really group, each one has the same philosophy behind it. Champ, go ahead.
Okay, everybody knows who the Godfather is. You want to... Anyway, if you could tell us what were the Godfather's two other characters in the WWF, we're going to send you to either Damon's or Old Country Buffet. Damon's Chapel Hill, home of the Monday Night Wrestling parties.
So who is those two characters?
You want me to say them?
What am I giving away? No one ever tells me what I'm giving away.
It's
This is getting on my nerves. No one ever tells me what I'm giving away.
It's a random draw behind the curtain.
Okay, well, this question right here is for something, I'm sure. Anyway, I'll smack the piss out of you. Well, the best team in the whole NBA, I think that I should care about them. I mean, it's been my team forever. They still need magic, though. I mean, I miss the guy. Anyway, as I was saying, the wrestler, the Maestro. Okay, what two names did he have before he went to the WCW and became the Maestro? And if you get that right, you win absolutely nothing, because no one has told me what I give out for the second week in a row.
Become more violent in the near future.
Well, you know
and
what?
also, speaking of two characters, what were Justin Credible's other two wrestling names before he was just Incredible? And that, I also heard he didn't like that name when he was first presented with it by Paul Heyman, but I think he likes it now.
Was it Justin Dreams?
Nope, not Justin Dreams. So that's the questions. Also, a note about this Wednesday at the Canton Civic Center, they had an independent show down there, and the Godfather and Viscera, they claimed no show due to airport problems with the snowstorms. I don't know if they were on the SmackDown card or not. Chances are the WWF pulled them from that independent show because
WWF.
The WWF show.
Not WDF.
Did people get their money back?
On Tuesday, the show was canceled, and then on Wednesday, the show was moved to the Baltimore Arena. So is this, if you had tickets on Tuesday, you had to go Wednesday, or you can get a refund. So the WWF also on Friday, they canceled the show in Indianapolis so to give the wrestlers their day off that they would have had on Wednesday. So that's pretty cool. Then plus the snow was so bad. And on to the WWF with your champ here.
Now, finally, that you got rid of him, it's time for some entertaining WWF report for your Super Bowl Sunday. At halftime, they will now be showing the Stone Cold Steve Austin interview and highlights of the bikini contest and the table match from the Royal Rumble between the Hardys and the Dudleys. More than likely, the Jericho, Chyna, and Val Venus Edge relationships will end up with someone turning on the other. Speaking of Edge, he received some stitches in his mouth after the match with the Dudleys from SmackDown, which that was a pretty good, solid shot. Everybody could see that plain as day. Amazon.com has told people the pre-order of Steve Austin's book has been canceled because the company doesn't know if it will even be done. The WWF has postponed, as he said earlier, the SmackDown in Baltimore because of the weather. They did cancel it Friday in Indianapolis so the wrestlers could get their day off back. The WWF has let two guys with a developmental contract, one which looked like Austin, only bigger, comment. Oh my God! What?
Did
these
BS
notes
type
are
that
so,
up again?
No, these are all mixed up. They got wet. That was my fault. It's my writing.
The glass.
Yeah, whatever. Also, Papa Chulo stands for.
Oh wait, now.
Pimp Daddy.
Pimp Daddy, is that what it stands for?
Yeah, okay. Papa Chillo stands for Pimp Daddy. Whatever. And also Amy Dumas may be paired with Prince Albert. And we're not going to use these stinking notes anymore because this moron...
Hey, do you know what Prince Albert stands for?
Right.
That's a perfect example that shows you who comes to the studio right before we go on the air.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, do you know what Prince Albert stands for?
What's that?
The piercing of testicles. It's pretty disgusting, I think.
You know what the Bosses Son stands for? Dumb-ass ignoramus.
I already knew that. I was going to guess.
Also, let me give you a little note here also about Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was originally supposed to do a Budweiser commercial for the Super Bowl, but of course, due to his neck injury, he couldn't do that. But look for him to be in Budweiser commercials in the future. And all through WCW.
Okay, now that John's only given me 2 minutes to work with, I got to go do another one of them flybys. All right, first of all, we got a couple injuries to report in the WCW. Juventud will be out at least 1 more month. That's at least. Now, he'll probably be out a little bit longer, but with his elbow injury, he'll be out at least 1 more month. Rey Mysterio Jr., 4 more months with a knee, and Scott Hall still hasn't had his surgery, and he's telling WCW officials that he can only cut interviews or do run-ins, but he can't work. Sounds to me like he's just trying to get out of work. Okay, The Wall is friends with Bill Goldberg, Sid Vicious, and Scott Steiner, and that's the reason why he's getting this big push. I guess he's a big football star in college, so they're trying to give him, a good push because they all get along back there. Anyway, and speaking of people getting the pushes, Scott Steiner and Lex Luger will both be getting short reigns as the World Heavyweight Champion in the WCW soon. So, hey, that'll be pretty good. Ric Flair is set to return to Nitro after making that little pop-up on Thunder where he's clapping for Sid Vicious after he won. And Ric Flair is set to have an interview, and he's supposed to say something that's supposed to shock the world, but don't expect it to be retirement. So that ought to be pretty neat. And also, some other things about Ric Flair over here. Flair, okay, I said he returned to Thunder, and the plan for him is he's going to become heel, which is great because that's what he wants to do. He said he won't come back unless he becomes heel. He's going to be heel. He's planning on doing a match where him and Terry Funk will be taking on the Outsiders. Yeah, I see Scott Hall working that. At the next pay-per-view, and Flair's supposed to turn on Terry Funk during that match. That ought to be pretty good because no one can play the heel role better than Ric Flair. And I'll get to a couple other notes later on. Okay, Hulk Hogan is set to return to the NWO. Randy Savage contract, and that should be about February 14th, by the way. Randy Savage's contract is now officially up, and no one has called him yet, so that's kind of funny. David Flair is completely finished moving to Atlanta, and he is in the power plant right now, and they expect to make sure that he, this way he'll develop. They say he's developing pretty good so far, and now that he's living there full time, it should be even better. The NWA and the WCW have agreed to a deal for the NWA to develop younger wrestlers from the WCW in their shows. And speaking of NWA, we got a couple NWA notes here for you. Sunny is back in the NWA, Tammy Lynn Stitch. It's for a one-day thing, but expect her to probably sign on to it long-term. And also the WNWA pay-per-view, Super Ladies Unleashed, has been canceled. It's said to be have too much sex in it, too much blood, too much violence.
I got an email on that about the stop. When we get back, we're going to get to the ECW news. We're going to see if you can answer the trivia questions, take all your phone calls. We want to know what you think about the Royal Rumble, what you think about what's going to happen when Benoit and company comes to the WWF, and anything else that's on your mind right after this.
All my life, I wanted something to do with pro wrestling. I didn't care if it was a pro wrestler, a manager, an announcer. Hell, I'd even be the water boy. It was my dream to be a part of pro wrestling, and that's why I'm thankful for this opportunity.
Join the Champ John Potok, the Boss's Son Bo Smirnow, and your role model Rick Lieb Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
And he wants to be a wrestler.
Hey Superstar! Trying to look fresh but you're tight on cash? Well, check out Design Vintage for an affordable price on good clothing. We've got shirts, crew necks, hoodies, jackets, coats, jeans, shorts, dresses, jerseys, hats, beanies, shoes, boots, ties, any form of sportswear, band tees, wrestling tees, whether modern or vintage, we've got stuff for all ages. Follow Design Vintage on Whatnot and your favorite social media outlets. Design Vintage on Whatnot, the only place where your clothes sling from a wrestling ring.
Did you know? Billy Kidman was a lifeguard and a bank teller before he was a wrestler.
And welcome back to PWW Super Bowl Sunday episode.
Finally, you didn't know was a good one. I mean, that was a pretty interesting one right there.
You,
The other
you
one
can read now.
Stupid. No, remember you
know
were
how to
just
read
reading
between
it
last week and this week? I'm impressed, role model.
Here, let me draw out a couple hairs for you.
Okay. Anyways, what do you guys think who's going to win the Super Bowl? Just throw it out.
Let me go first. I think it's a tough one. I've been putting a lot of thought in it. You know, there's 30 teams in the NFL, 31. But I think it's either going to be the Titans or the Rams.
You think?
I've narrowed it down to them two.
I'm going to say the Titans.
I'll say the Rams, 27-21.
Oh, you're giving a
You want to
score?
bet on it now?
Nope.
Oh,
I don't like football that much.
How about let's have a bet. If the Titans win today, I don't show up. If the Titans win, you don't show up next week. If the Rams win, I don't show up next week. So either way. You want to put that on the line there, BS?
Did you hear what the role model just said? He's like, we need BS here because he covers our butts on everything we do
I did not say
here.
that. I said, you're going to make me work with
If you don't come to the show, he's going to have to work 5 times harder next week. So no, there's not going to be no bet.
No more side views.
All right, on to the ECW.
No more side views for the camera to see how long your receding hairline was.
Okay. Josh Wilcox, the Saints player, turned on Tommy Dreamer in their match in Louisiana.
Wasn't that beautiful?
And he does show interest in wanting to wrestle full-time.
That was beautiful. He makes the Saints.
Speaking of Tammy Lynn Sitch, her and Chris Candido debuted this weekend for XPW, I believe it's called, out in California. Just Incredible going to miss some house shows due to his father-in-law with lung cancer. Highlights from TNN tapings in Fort Lauderdale Friday night. Saw the Impact players and Dawn Marie attack Roadkill, Doring, and Elektra, and they basically knocked out Doring with the cane. Van Dam and Austin continued their feud with RVD, giving Judge
and it's
Jeff
a Van Dam
Jones
good one,
Van
too.
Daminator. So Judge Jeff felt the Van Daminator. Angel and Grimes beat New Jack and Balls Mahoney, and if you don't miss this match, I'm heard it's a crazy hardcore tag team match. All 4 men bleeding, and Grimes is said to be taking big bumps, and he's still with the WWF. He's actually working in ECW just to get more, experience so they could use him. Dusty Rhodes and Tommy Dreamer defeated Corino and Rhino, and Dusty got a big standing ovation. RVD beat Little Spike Dudley, and then ECW started promoting their April 6th.
Hi,
show
you're
here
on
in
the air.
Cleveland, and you can, ECW right here on the cat. What are you doing?
I'm tired of
Pro Wrestling Weekly, you're on the air.
This is Brewmaster for the chicken killer of the world.
What's
going on, Champ? BS, role model.
What's going on? What do you think of these characters here?
Tell me something. In that commercial with the limousine, what was that BS handed you, kid, Champ?
His mother's phone number.
And money not to kick his ass.
Actually, the Champ was handing me money to keep him on this show.
Is that what that was?
Who's the boss?
Because he knows he doesn't write any notes, knows how to read any notes.
Who's the boss?
Yeah.
I'm the boss.
Whatever.
You're a half owner in charge of paying the bills around
Yeah.
here.
On my paycheck stuff, it says Champ John Potok.
It does? Well, obviously your bank account must not be going up because it was forged and fake.
What can we do for you?
So, tell me something. Do you think Steve Corino's going to do like an X-Punk thing?
No, I don't think so.
Steve Corino does it way better than X-Punk does.
No kidding. I'd rather watch Steve Corino any day of the week over X-Pac.
I think Steve Corino has a great future in wrestling. He is very entertaining. He's got great mic skills, and all he needs to do is actually, his talent's good in the ring. He just needs to bulk up a little bit, and he'll be one of the best.
So, Jenna on today?
Jenna's at the Gund Arena doing some
No, we're not going to
recording.
uglify the TV screen
Don't
today.
even make your comments. She's not going to be here today. She's going to be at the Gund Arena like
Here.
20,000 other people are.
After last week we was sabotaged.
Sabotage your phones again.
After last week we was sabotaged, we don't have to worry about her no more.
Right. She'll be here.
We've scared her off. Hey, and speaking of scaring off, who got picked up and thrown off the set last week? Do you recall?
Bodily removed.
Yes, he did.
Wasn't me.
Oh.
Hi, you're on the air.
I got the answer for the trivia question.
Which one?
Yours, I think it is.
All right, go ahead.
And Mustafa.
No.
All right, and you didn't send me my tickets yet.
I know, that's because the champ, being laxy days as usual, hasn't given me his daemons. He hasn't partied with.
He said tickets. He didn't say gift certificates.
No, I know. This is the
Get my
one
intro.
from last week,
It's the Empire. It is I, the Lost Soul.
Hi, you're on the air.
Tickets are coming to Daemons if the champ will.
When is the tickets for the Raw coming on sale?
For what, May 15th you're talking about?
Yes.
Probably Monday morning at 10 a.m.
Monday, okay, are there going to be any other house shows before that?
I doubt it. That would kind of not make sense to do it like that.
Okay, and how's the best way to get tickets? I mean, without having to stand in line. I mean,
You can go on the internet and go to the Ticketmaster thing.
Scalper.
You can call, yeah, there's a bunch of different numbers you can call. You can call Ticketmaster's 800 number. Huh?
Get really close seats?
I'll tell you an easy way to get them.
I mean, that's just the luck of the draw.
Yeah,
Even if you're
that's
standing, you could be first in line and not, get front row. I mean,
the easiest way to get some tickets where you don't have to stand in line is actually just wait outside, and when some idiot comes out walking with a couple sets of tickets in their hands, you just walk up and take what you want.
Okay,
That's how I do it.
The Lakers rule.
I know.
Thanks a lot, man.
all right. Hi, you're on here. Kind of like the way we used to trick or treat.
Right.
Yeah, I want to answer this
Still do.
question.
Yeah.
Just Incredible,
Right, that was you. We took the
P.J. Walker, and Aldo Montoya.
Yep, that is correct. Aldo Montoya, the Man of War, and P.J. Walker was just incredible. You got my question right, which qualifies you for some dinner at the old country buffet.
Hey, all right. You can follow you right over there.
What are they making this week?
I don't know. You guys used to be the busboys and dishwashers there. I don't know
Yeah,
nothing about the place.
Hey, stay on hold. We'll get your information.
Okay.
All right.
That'd be line 3. Don't mess up again like every week, champ.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, to answer your question, Champ,
Okay.
was one of them Papa Shango?
Maybe. You got to know what the
Yeah,
other
you got to
one
know
was.
the other one before I can tell you if you're right or wrong. You're going to hook the next person up if you get it wrong, so I can't tell you if it's right or wrong.
You get it right.
Yeah, he might
Go
mess
ahead.
up the next one.
What's the next one?
Not really sure, but was it
Take a guess. Come on.
was it the guy who used to be with Mabel when he was...
Mo?
Well,
No.
Nope.
so the guy has a name.
We're going to give him one
You got
more
anything
try.
else?
Come on, one more guess. Who do you think it was?
Spit it out.
I have no idea.
All right. Well, if you think about it, give us a call back. All right?
All right, could I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
With the 13 on tabs that he has on his jersey now, what's that for?
That's a good question.
It's just this emblem that he has.
He's always had it.
He's had like a clothing
How
line
many
of
times
his
his
own.
mother kisses him goodnight before he goes to sleep?
It's just a thing that he has with some of the clothing that he wears, and it's just like his own little
Kind of like
emblem.
the FTW stuff.
He's had it for a while, actually.
I never saw him with it in ECW.
Actually,
I don't-
13 is the amount of inches that he is tall.
No, come on. It's not really that important, though.
All right? Hi, you're on the air.
How many seconds
I have
does
a
the show cut
question.
per
Where do you think they're going with Daniel with Kane and everybody's turning on him?
God only knows.
I think
I
we're
know,
probably going to make Kane go nuts.
Speaking of,
Like, go off the edge.
I would have thought that it would have been a way to somehow bring The Undertaker back, but one thing we forgot to mention, because the champ messed up before, everybody knows this. The Undertaker, we've been saying he's coming back.
you wouldn't
news
write
for-
your S's backwards.
Bad news for the Undertaker fans. This past week, he suffered another injury, tore his, I think, pectoral muscle.
What a
4
puss.
months more out of the WWF. So Undertaker fans,
The dude is, I mean,
He knows what-
completely.
hey, he's working out, trying to get that gut
That's workman's
back in
comp,
shape.
man. What are you talking about?
But his manager, Paul
You know,
Bear,
this guy is 7 foot tall of nothing but sheer you know,
Well, let me
vaginal
just-
fortitude.
Let me just tell you this. We're going to take a commercial break because BS likes to overrun things.
More
When we get back, hold on, we'll take care of you when we get back, all right?
All right.
When we get back, we're going to go head back to this guy.
With
and
Poop the Magic
take care
Dragon.
of- Right.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Hello, yes, this is Danhausen.
This is Sunny from Glow.
The Birdman Coco Beware.
Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Gangrel, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not that flippy stuff.
Get your thrill with the real.
Keep banging and banging.
Take care and Sunny smiles.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline, Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up, here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at TNTHealth.com.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at Facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Don Morocco held the ECW World Title 2 times.
Okay, welcome back to
that was a
Pro
magnificent
Wrestling. Are you going to interrupt me every time I come back
Yeah,
on?
you know why?
You
Because
like reading
you're
those, don't you?
I think
You
you're-
really are happy that you learned how to read this week. You want to read everything you can get your hands on.
Hooked
That
on
right
Fast
there,
worked for
that
me.
says calories,
can.
450 calories.
Pick up can.
Is that the best you could come up with? All right. Well, anyway, I got a little bit of
Other
news
people
to
that
go
work
on.
projects around here besides
First
me.
of all,
certainly ain't you.
Ric Flair also on his return, I said I'd come back to some Ric Flair news. On his return, expect Jasmine St. Clair, porno star extraordinaire, to be his manager. So that ought to be pretty exciting.
Extraordinary.
He needs, after all these years, he needs a manager? He's 51 years old almost. Why does he need a manager now?
She's not going to really manage him. She's going to walk out there and make a... So, you know, kind of take the people, stop looking at his little...
Get some more.
He got a little
phone
sneak
calls
on you there,
with
Mama. I just thought, just in case you didn't notice that.
What'd he say?
Talking about some projects, but I won't. Hi, you're on the air.
Oh, yeah, this is Rain Macho Savage. Can you dig it?
#1 free agent. What's going on?
The rumor has it, Champ, you're David Flair's personal trainer because you're both a couple of little pencil arm geeks.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, and if you would get that stuff you swallowed last night out of your throat, you wouldn't have that throat problem.
Give me a break. I love
Hey,
David Flair. And
call us when you get off the toilet, all right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hi, you're on the air.
Welcome to the realm of the Empire.
Oh, great.
Hi, you're on the air. Who cares about the damn Empire?
Hey, Champ,
What's up?
hey, can I answer your question?
Yup.
Was one of them comma?
Oh, I can't tell you one of them if you're not going to give me two answers.
Papa Chango and comma?
That's right. You're going to Damon's. You like Damon's?
Yeah.
You got a
Goes to
woman?
Champ.
No.
You ain't got no damn woman?
No.
Why would I give you food then?
Champ will be your woman.
Whatever.
He'll
the
eat
one-
all your ribs, too.
You're Nitro Girl Poof.
And your
Yeah.
French fries.
You want to
And
take
all
the
your
boss's
refills.
son with you?
Yeah, don't worry. Al from Happy Days will be more than
He'll eat
happy
your
to come
dessert.
and
I'm
help
sure
out
he'll
and eat
rub
food
your
with
leg
you.
while
He'll
you
eat your
eat.
dessert. He'll eat over the amount you're allowed to spend.
Hey, if
He'll
you guys
eat
are getting
next
some
week's-
encore meals, I know
Please,
Al will be there at your house. Dinner at 8.
That's the Lieb estate. Excuse me.
Homeowner, live with your mom.
All right.
I just want to be on TV and live with
Stay
their
on
mom.
hold. We'll get your information, all right?
How's B doing anyway?
Okay.
Bosses Son.
Please.
Be the cat.
Cat. He's
Oh, God. You're on the air.
I'm not even colder for a birthday party.
You want to get
What's that?
another even colder for a birthday party?
Yes.
All right.
We have his number. We don't have it in front of us right now, but we will get it before the next commercial break, and we'll give it to you. All right?
Is this party for you?
No, it's for my grandson. He's 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that's a good gift to give him. Even Calder does do a good job at the birthday parties. He just doesn't wrestle too good.
Okay.
Yeah, not at
All right.
all, actually. And he's got the
Stay on the air, or stay on
he's got
hold
the
here. We'll get you that
personality of a brick
information, okay?
wall, but other than that, he's
All
a
right.
good guy with kids. Just keep him away from the silverware and you're fine.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, do you know when Sting's coming back?
Think?
Yeah.
Sting
Yeah.
should be back on the Monday, February 14th. Valentine's episode is the tentative plan right now.
Yeah, he was, if you, actually, it's later on tonight, I think, or is it tomorrow? When is it? He's got a TV show coming on.
Yeah, Shutter Speed.
That movie,
Yeah.
Shutter Speed.
I think it's, I don't know, February.
Obviously, I'm not watching it.
He's just, BS is just rattling on here.
Oh, my
Who knows
God,
when he's
I'm
coming
rattling
back.
on. He's coming back on Valentine's Day.
Okay, there you go.
A lot of
14th.
people are coming on
Oh,
Valentine's
is he
It's
going to
be
do
a
the
good
Valentine deal?
All right.
Not to miss episode. Night Trip.
All right?
Yeah.
You want to take BS to Old Country Buffet? He'll rub on your leg.
Come on, man. It'll probably be
God.
the first virgin you found in
If
the
you-
Ohio
if you go on-
in quite some time.
If you go to Old Country Fair, the Champ will eat all your chicken legs and everything else on your plate.
Okay.
What's on your plate? Nothing, because the Champ just ate it all.
All right. Ah, you're on the air.
It's a buffet, dumbass. He can get what he wants.
Hello? You're on the air.
When's Ken Shamrock gonna return?
He's not. He's going to sign. He's getting ready to sign a 2-fight deal. Word has it that he's going to fight Boss Rutan. That's the rumor on the inside for the Ultimate Fighting thing. He's going to challenge Boss Rutan to a Ultimate Fighting matchup. I don't think if he makes any appearance, it'll be like one quick WWF appearance, and then
He was supposed to come back, but he didn't really want to go with wrestling right now. He can make just as much money wrestling 2 matches as he will in 1 year.
Let's get it right. The reason why he didn't come back is because he made your role model look wrong going for that world title,
Yeah,
whatever,
that's
PWW
exactly it.
title,
Anything
and now
else?
he's afraid to come back because he knows I'll probably show up in an arena and smack the piss out of him.
That's probably it.
Thanks.
all right. Hi, you're on the air.
WTP.
And here I thought BS farted.
Yes, WTP's in the house as a true icon of Portage County.
Finally, some
I am.
freshness
It's
brought
me,
to the
it's
show.
me. It's Hollywood.
Hey, RoleModel, cover up your arms.
Yeah, I know.
What's up, dude?
Look out, man. This dude can give you a rash just talking to you.
Stop Hollywood.
Hey, RoleModel, I heard you got gangrene from touching me, man.
I did, man. Right on my arm. They almost had to. They had to
fixed him.
amputate it, but I had to go gadget arm, man.
Let me tell you something.
Look, let me tell you
Turns
something.
out it wasn't gangrene, it was peanut butter
If
jelly.
you're going to, you bring in them disgusting pictures. By the way, he brought in these disgusting pictures of himself in a tub.
Hey, I take a bath, like I said, all along.
With no soap in it. It looked like he was laying in a tub of mud.
You know,
I was.
that's not the funny part. The funny part was he was only sitting in an inch of water, and you still couldn't see his Peter.
I know. I was just about to reiterate on that.
RoleModel, next time I get my hands on you, you're
Ah, see, look at that. Now you're trying to hit on me.
Hey, you know, you guys are the two most disgusting people on television today.
Look, I play on the other side of the yard, okay? There, Brain, I gave you a new one.
gone
Are you
on
happy?
Hollywood.
I see they roughed you up a little bit last week. You okay,
That's
brother?
not true at all. Camera, I mean, they just touched me, and then the camera's off the air, and they're like, okay,
Hey,
dude,
Everett.
sorry about that.
Oh, whatever. First of all, we picked him up,
Had
we
no
walked
business
him
being there
outside,
anyway.
and threw him back in the dumpster because he looked so good there last time he took that little dumpster nap.
Yeah, why don't you shut up, you little jabroni?
Hey, how's Barbie doll doing?
Barbie
Yeah,
doll's
put her
here,
on the
but she was
phone.
just still scared to talk to
I
you.
want to talk to Barbie
What'd you
doll.
say? Yeah, we want to talk to Barbie dog.
Barbie doll.
Barbie dog.
What's
Here, Barbie dog.
Model.
Here, Barbie dog.
She's on the toilet. She's taking a white trash dump.
Come on, Barbie
Okay.
dog.
Maybe next week.
You got any more trivia questions,
Come on,
Bob?
girl.
Yeah, we got role models, I think.
What is it?
Maestro, what was his other 2 wrestling names?
Was one of them might have been Gorgeous George III,
Maybe.
Might have been.
and jeez, I don't know any
Another
other
one
one.
was Captain Take a Bath.
Captain, take a bath. Take a bath on this, brother. Next time I'm bringing my big guns down there, and I'm going to destroy both of you.
It better be bazookas because obviously you can't.
Surprised you're not going to the gun arena.
Do you know the other name?
I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. Go Rams!
Dollywood. Do you know the other name?
When Hollywood comes down on you.
We gotta take a commercial break. When we get back, we're gonna finish up with the phone calls and your opinions. We'll be right back.
Let me help you out of your chair, Grandma. Grandma.
Hey, what up? This is Jay Music.
Hey, man, it's Randall from Clerks.
And you're watching Rubber City Wrestling. Real pro wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Rubber City. Isn't that what they call James Franco's bedroom? Guy orders condoms by the pallet.
Snoogans.
Hey superstar! Trying to look fresh but you're tight on cash? Well, check out Design Vintage for an affordable price on good clothing. We've got shirts, crew necks, hoodies, jackets, coats, jeans, shorts, dresses, jerseys, hats, beanies, shoes, boots, ties, any form of sportswear, band tees, wrestling tees, whether modern or vintage, we've got stuff for all ages. Follow Design Vintage on Whatnot and your favorite social media outlets. Design Vintage on Whatnot, the only place where your clothes sling from a wrestling ring.
All right, welcome back to Pro Wrestling Weekly. The Champ John Potok, the Bosses Son Bo Smirnow, and your role model, Rick Lieb. What are you wooing about?
What do you think about that, John?
That is good. Let me just tell you here, for all you people out there that want to see a real, the lovely Carrie Lee. You can go to the Role Models website, click on to the old lady's first picture gallery, and I'll tell you what.
I'm telling you, man. She's got, hey, she's got it going on. She's a real hottie, y'all.
Oh, my God. We can't show that one on the air.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Oh, please. I'd rather look at Mae Young any day. Now get to
Of
the
course
phone.
you would. This is a real
rather-
woman. Hi, you're on the air.
Oh, no. Big Sting, dog. Back up in the hizzy, baby.
What's up?
Dog?
What's going on?
I got a few things I want to say.
If you challenge even colder again, you're getting hung the hell up on.
No.
All right.
That's that idiot, the enforcer.
Some of y'all, as far as the puppy ordeal, that was kind of sickening. I don't care how funny it is. It's not.
You know, and when you
Prosthesis, it was fake.
and when you're looking for this to be the best show they ever put on, it does. It just
No
kind
need
of.
to show those old,
What else?
old baggy things,
It was fake.
which is not there. Now, as far as the Portage County icon, or supposed,
Okay.
The guy looks like a stick figure in real life with dirt.
Do you have
all
any
over him.
wrestling-related questions? It's not a, you know, this is a show about wrestling, not Hollywood or anybody else.
well, actually, I just did. See, that shows how much distance you back. And in fact, the cook at Country Kitchen says, stop coming out there eating up all their food.
You're talking about Hollywood? Okay.
Oh, hey, we finally get a caller that
All
actually
right, next
sounds
caller. Go
intelligent,
ahead.
and you
Got
hang up
trivia
on
question
him.
answer?
Hey, you little pencil arm geek, don't ever hang up the phone on me again.
Okay. Hey, you know what? He's still calling us on from the toilet, and look, I don't want to hear that stuff dropping out of him, okay? And it's dropping out
Some
like...
people can't ever get through, and some people get through twice. I'm just doing it.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, what are we gonna,
Can you guys leave your cell phones and pagers at home?
U.S.
This guy's on
we
the
have
air.
business to
Go
conduct.
ahead.
How much
Impact Factor business. Yeah.
go in the WWF?
Say that again?
When can we see Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, and those other guys who?
Did you watch the beginning of the show?
No, I never got a chance to.
We don't really know yet. It could be as soon as next Monday night.
Next Monday night, and what about the? Is there going to be
I
another
actually like that little
WWF
spark.
showing here in Cleveland after the house show this afternoon?
What's going on?
When is the next time the WWF is going to be coming to Cleveland?
What is it?
It appears
May
May 15th
15th
for Raw.
for Raw.
Not 100% sure if they're going to have a show in the middle or not. I doubt it.
All right.
Although they do try to come back every 2 or 3 months.
Hey, and next time watch the beginning of the show and you won't have to ask these questions, okay?
Maybe he was busy. He might have to get a
Hi,
tape.
you're on the air.
People do tape it, you know.
Hello?
What's up, John? It's Mikey G.
What's going on?
Nothing. I remember listening to WCW Live the other day, so I think I know the answer to Role Model's trivia question.
Okay.
So it's on. One of them I remember him saying was Gorgeous George III, and the other one I'm pretty sure was Kevin something. Kevin, is that good enough? Because I want to go to Damon. Not Kevin something?
Not at all.
You better turn back on that
That'd be
WCW
one, but that's
Live
what
and
we're
listen.
looking for.
What you need to do is go on the Role Model news board and find out the real facts.
Let me give a plug then.
Go ahead.
All right, you guys want to visit out FullWrestle.com and the Role Model news board. That thing's the shit. Shit, isn't it?
Oh, God. Hi, you're on the air.
Okay.
Finally, PC the Monkey Boy has come back to Pro Wrestling Weekly. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
We finally got another intelligent caller. Role Model.
Watching Royal Rumble and that Mae Young thing, that had to have been the sickest joke that Vince McMahon had to pull on everybody. That's like Bill Gates going to Steve Jobs, handing him the keys to Microsoft and saying, nope, I don't think so.
Hey, without that, though, BS would have not had a exciting night.
Yeah, BS had plenty of material to work out his right arm that whole night.
Did
Trust
you know
me.
that BS's left arm is bigger than his right arm?
Anyway,
I thought he was ambidextrous.
with the Royal Rumble,
Did you know what's under the Role Model's hat? Do you know why the champ wears sunglasses even though it's January? Although it's
Because
the
I don't want to
January.
hypnotize all the women with my sexy
you got anything
bedroom
else?
eyes.
yeah, I was glad that they gave Rikishi the push in the Rumble, having them throw out as many people as they did.
Why wouldn't they?
I know. You know
He's
what?
Good talent. I mean,
They should have
he's
let him
pushed,
win.
He's popular.
Oh, man, that was
And honestly, they were talking about having him win, and then they're going to go change their mind in the last minute because The Rock says he'll be in it.
Anything else?
Stupid.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, you guys keep up the job.
All right. I'll try to carry these guys a little bit more down the road.
Hi, you're on the air.
Getting harder
Whatever.
every week.
Wait,
My back.
Why don't you
killing
stutter
me.
some more?
My
Hi, you're
back.
on the air.
Need some domes.
What's up?
You from the North Hill area?
What?
Are you from the North Hill area?
Originally, I'm not there now.
Oh, okay. Did you used to live on the street off of Cahaka Street?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why are you tracking us down?
Yeah, I know. You want to stalk my house?
I think you and I grew up together a long time ago. We used to play ball.
What's your name?
Eddie Boyd.
Eddie Boys?
Yep.
I know a couple boys. Eddie doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
All right, but I do know a couple.
You know
boys.
who that was?
If I saw you, I probably know you.
That was WWF superstar Rikishi Fatu. Looks a lot like the champ.
Oh, no.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Hey.
You remember him then? He was the one always under the teacher's desk?
And if you're talking about playing football, he was always the last one picked.
Yeah,
Or, wait a minute,
they
usually
called
he
him
never
Chuck.
got picked. They always made him like special guest referee.
Captain.
You're on the air.
Yo, Champ, this is the East Side Chick Magnet.
What's going on?
Hey,
Magnet.
Wrap up our show, Chick May. You got about 30 seconds.
What did you say you were, a tick magnet?
Nothing so gross as Mae Young since I seen that boss's daughter on there.
What did he say? Talking about my sister?
He's talking about your sister.
Well, on that note.
Hey, Champ, but when did you get done? When did you start getting your hair done at Hair Pizzazz?
I didn't get my hair done at Hair Pizzazz.
He got his hair
I
done
did
at
it
McDonald's.
myself.
It's called French fries.
Hey, why'd you hang up on the tick
Because
magnet?
the show is just about over.
Hey, tick magnet.
Thanks for joining us this week. And next week, we'll be back. Jenna will be here in Jenna's house. And for the Impact Factor
No, she
Bosses
won't.
Son, we'll see you next week.
She won't be here.